You need to ditch your tourniquet immediately if you haven't done these three things. I'm coming to you as a former EMT and a professional first responder. Here are the 3 reasons you shouldn't carry a combat application tourniquet. By the way, as a hint, what it was really intended for. Make sure to stick with me until the end because the third thing might just save a child's life. It's commonly referred to as a CAT or a CAT tourniquet. If your tourniquet is still in its plastic wrapping in your IFAK or individual first aid kit, then it's of no use to you. You might as well ditch the extra weight. Read the directions, watch a few videos, and get it prepped to use at a moment's notice. If you're in a situation where you need to use it, every second counts. If you don't know where and when to apply it, you could do more harm than good. As a professional, I was trained that a tourniquet is only used in extreme circumstances and as a last resort, meaning you've tried every other possible means like direct pressure or pressure points to stop the bleeding, and it's not working. If you have to apply a CAT, then you need to place it below the closest joint and above the injury because there's a high probability that the limb will need to be amputated just above the tourniquet. You should have a Sharpie with your CAT to write on the victim's forehead the time and date when it was applied. Remember, this is a life and death situation, not a beauty pageant, so don't worry that it's a permanent marker. If you find these tips helpful in your preparedness journey, like and subscribe and help spread the word to others like you and I. And if you're new to emergency preparedness, I've created a free Evac-Pack training and downloadable checklist, and I'll link those below to help you and your family get started and give you the peace of mind knowing you'll be ready when a disaster strikes. Number 3, if you haven't taken a basic first aid and CPR training and carry a CPR mask as part of your IFAK, then you shouldn't be carrying a tourniquet. And here's why. Did you know that in an emergency, a victim is 40 times more likely to need CPR than a tourniquet? Additionally, of all the incidents where a tourniquet has been applied, nearly 90% of those are done by EMS professionals, versus nearly 50% of the time CPR being performed by non-professional bystanders, like a mom or a dad or a brother or sister. And infants or toddlers are among the highest instances of CPR from things like choking or drowning. It may be cool to say you have a CAT in your IFAK, but you'll do far more to protect your family and your loved ones by taking a basic first aid and CPR class and then supplementing it with an IFAK and a tourniquet. I hope this has been helpful and informative to you in your preparedness journey. Until next time, keep prepping, keep practicing, and stay safe. I'm Jeff, your American Thrivalist, signing out.